Okay. Hi guys. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my theory of middle child syndrome and how birth order really affects us mentally and physically in our child development. The most interesting article that I found was actually a book called The Birth Order by Kevin Lemaine. The people that I nanny for actually introduced it to me because they have 3 children of their own. And his theory is that birth order really does affect how you develop physically, mentally, emotionally, how your personality develops. It really impacts you a lot. So he starts out by talking about the firstborn. In this case, he did a case study of 3 to 4 children in a family. He talks about the firstborn, how they're going to be the leader. They're going to really be outgoing, loud, and a little bossy to their younger siblings because they are the firstborn. They were there first, so they feel like they are in charge of the youngers. Moving to the second one, the secondborn is a little bit more submissive. They'll really observe the firstborn and see what they do right and what they do wrong with mom and dad and really learn from that. And they're a little bit more free-willed, more I'll do what I want, I don't care. The firstborn will distract mom and dad from whatever I'm doing type of mentality, according to what Kevin Lemaine said in his book. And then moving to the third, they're just the baby of their group, as he would describe it, and they're the one that gets the love, and they're a little bit more softer than the others. And this just affects their mental growth because as that carries on in life, that's how they're going to be as an adult. The firstborn is going to be more of the caretaker because they want to be in charge of the younger ones, and they're going to have the biggest heart and more soft and really be commanding of a room, very leadership role. The second one might be a little bit more in the shadows, might take a little bit of time, might be a little more wild and outgoing just to really shine through the others' siblings. And then the third is he describes as more of just a laid back, go with the flow type of person. Maybe stay at home a little bit longer. Not really that adventurous, but it's not strict. As I read through my research, it's not a black and white situation. Everyone's going to develop differently because of their backgrounds, of their family, their culture. There's so many different factors that go into this and really showcase through the children. But as my theory originally showed, middle child syndrome is not particularly a real thing. There's no real evidence to back that up. But it does kind of show its sides being the middle child because the mom and dad are so focused on the firstborn and the baby, the third, that the middle child really tries to show out and just thinks like, hey, I can do all this crazy stuff and mom and dad won't notice. And they really try to push that limit of boundaries to try and showcase that they are here, they're there, they want to be seen, they want to be heard. And that is where I think middle child syndrome really resonates because they are the wild ones. But with my research, it was very interesting to see the different forms and how that really affects mental and emotional development and how that really carries over into adulthood because it impacts future jobs and just future living and future relationships, even with friends and family and loved ones, and how it just one little thing, being born first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, really can affect how you develop as a human being and develop your brain mentally and physically. And physically, it really does help or impact you because, I mean, let's face it, older brothers and sisters are going to beat up on the youngers and it's going to make you tougher, rougher. And it just really depends on everything, every little thing. And like I said before, it depends on culture and environment and whether you're have an older brother or sister or whatnot. but I really enjoyed this assignment.